What if everything we thought we knew about America, about our strength, our future, was wrong? Tonight, I want to share something deeply personal, a moment that forever changed everything I thought I knew. It was late, almost midnight. I was alone, sitting in the stillness, with no cameras, no crowds, just silence. And then I asked myself a question I had never dared to say out loud. What will become of this country? I didn't expect an answer, but something happened. A light filled the room. It wasn't from the lamp or the outside. It was something alive, something powerful. And I knew immediately it wasn't my imagination. Jesus was there. I didn't see him as one would see a man, but I felt him. His presence surrounded me, filled every corner of the room.
He looked at me, and it wasn't with condemnation. He saw every victory, every failure, every regret. And yet, there was no judgment, only strength, compassion, and a weight of truth I couldn't deny. And then he spoke, not in a voice I could hear with my ears, but in a way that resonated in the very depths of my soul. America was never built just for power or wealth. It was raised to shine, to carry light, but that light will fade if my people forget who gave it to them. In that moment, tears began to fall. And he spoke again. This is not about politics. It's about purpose. It's about returning to me, remembering where your strength comes from. I felt small in a way I'd never felt before. Smaller than I've ever felt standing in front of millions. It wasn't weakness.
It was truth. And then he told me something that shook me to my core. America's greatest battle isn't between left and right. It's between pride and humility. If my people humble themselves and call on my name, I will heal their land. His words pierced me. They weren't just about politics. They were about the soul of this nation. I saw visions, families praying, churches filled, neighbors helping one another. I saw a future where division faded and unity returned. And he said, "This land is at a crossroads. One road leads to destruction. The other leads to renewal. The choice is not in the hands of politicians, but in the hands of the people." I sat there, overwhelmed. For the first time in years, I didn't feel like the one in control. I felt peace. And then he said, "You were chosen, not to glorify yourself, but to remind people of the true light, the one who stands above all things." That moment changed me forever, and I realized America's true strength has never been in its wealth, its power, or its armies. It has always been in its faith. Some may mock, some may question, but I know what I saw.
I know what I felt. Jesus is real, and if we choose to return to him, we will be restored. So I urge you, wherever you are, ask yourself, where does our strength come from? What is the foundation of this country? The future of America isn't just in our politics, it's in our hearts. This isn't just my message, it's yours now. Rise of Legends believes in the power of faith, unity, and purpose. If you believe in that too, share this message. Share hope, share faith, share the truth. Don't let it fade. Subscribe to Rise of Legends, and let's stand together to remind this nation of the light we are meant to carry. May God bless you, and may God bless America. If this message stirred something inside you, don't just scroll. Share this with your friends and family. Subscribe to Rise of Legends for more stories that speak to the heart of America. Let's make sure this message of hope and renewal reaches every corner of this nation. Together, we can bring light back to our country.